At the 25. A first down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down. That's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Chester Rogers. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Tannehill. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferguson. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. Off play action, Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tannehill on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Tannehill. First down and much more here for Jones. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what'll happen? He'll flat out take over this game.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now third and goal. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Open man Julio. Touchdown Tennessee. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And how about a little play fake from the one?
I love it. I love the call. And ordinarily we see this on second down, but it's still effective on third down, especially if you have a good running game, and it worked to perfection on that play.
What do you love more, a play fake from the one or your wife?
My wife, of course. She's a whole lot prettier than a play fake.
You're so politically correct.
I had to think of that because I was like, I really like a good play fake.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Play fake. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield on play action. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Matthias Foley. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. From his goal line here, Tannehill gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Cleveland. Mayfield to Beckham.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. 30! And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Tannehill. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end Ferguson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Tannehill hooking up with Reynolds for a Titan first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. On 1st and 10, Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And again, it's Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Here's Tannehill. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Tannehill. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the 2nd half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the 1st half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, Maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here's a diving catch right side.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Throwing again is Tannehill. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Man open left side is Brown. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Henry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, my. You know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are going to retake the lead. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Tannehill going to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. McCann's got it teed up. The Browns drive about to get started. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mayfield on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
But Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Got some room at the 30, and he'll be out right at the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill got a man. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
That's taken in by Fertzer.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back now in Nashville, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Henry again.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Anthony Fertzer there to make the grab.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
McCann's got it teed up.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top and gives you a chance to go make a play.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Man open, here's Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Gotta hold it. Touchdown! Josh Reynolds, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do?
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Bud Dupree in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Baker. Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 22. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Tannehill. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his side.